published 0448 Eastern Standard Time, 8 November 2017. Updated 0643 Eastern Standard Time, 8 November 2017. Kieran Trippier is hoping to fly the flag for England at next summer's World Cup, while his father Chris does the same back home in Bury. The Tottenham right-back has won 2 caps under Gareth Southgate, and the forthcoming friendlies against Germany and Brazil present a chance to nail down his place in the Three Lions squad ahead of Russia 2018. If the 27-year-old does make the play, nobody would be happier than Chris Trippier, a diehard England fan who has a long-standing tradition of hoisting a supersize St. George's cross outside his house to celebrate tournaments. Tottenham ace Kieran Trippier hopes to be in the England squad for the 2018 World Cup. The local authorities did not always share in the fund, but Trippier has fond memories to look back on. "My dad is mad for England. He had a big flag in his garden," he said. "It's huge. A massive pole with the massive England flag, and he brought the telly into the garden when it was nice weather. I can never forget it. The council tried to make him take it down, but he didn't. They wrote letters to him and everything, but he said I'm not taking it down. The neighbors love it. I don't know who complained about it, but it's hilarious. We have a bit of banter about it to this day." The fullback has 2 caps for England so far and says he wants to make his family proud. Trippier is in no doubt it is being prepared for another outing in June. "Has already said he'll put it up next summer," he added. That kind of dedication shows a deep-rooted passion for the national side still exists in the country, a notion that was called into question as Southgate's side wrapped up qualifying last month with a pair of colourless wins over Slovenia and Lithuania. The manager has admitted his team need to be more entertaining to win back some of the faltering fanbase, but any suggestion that pulling on the shirt does not mean enough holds no water with the Trippier family. Trippier's father is a huge England fan and unfurls a giant flag in his back garden during games. "He'll never forget when we were in France for his debut. My parents were both crying their eyes out," he said. To make it to the senior squad, it was one of the proudest moments. "From playing in the championship, I've always dreamed about playing for England, putting on the jersey. I can remember now, it still gives me a bit of shivers, the France game, when I put the jersey on and I knew I was going to play for England in my debut." The fullback has a good chance of making Russia next year. After performing well for Spurs, the former Burnley man believes he is in the best condition of his career after receiving a shock when joining Tottenham in 2015. He said, "When I was at Burnley and we got our body fat done, I had a really good percentage. Sean Dyche was happy. I went to Tottenham and I was well high in body fat. I think they pinch you tougher at Tottenham, unless it was my all-inclusive holiday in Mexico, and the Majitas. It turns out I wasn't in the best shape when I came to Tottenham, and the manager let me know that. He told me that, and within 6 months of getting there I was in great condition." The former Burnley man says he was too fat when he first joined Spurs, but it soon changed. Trippier still has work to do to ensure he is in England's World Cup squad rather than watching alongside his family, with just over 100 minutes of international football under his belt and Liverpool's Nathaniel Clyne on his way back from injury. But his accomplished performances for Spurs, not least in their recent Champions League win over Real Madrid, are helping build a strong case. "You can learn a lot playing against Real Madrid. These are the teams you want to play against," he said. "I want to play as many games as I can to hopefully prove that I can be on that plane to Russia. Germany and Brazil will be a great test for us too. These are world-class teams and individual players as well.